That's right. Hello there, vegan pundit. Thank you for being here and always, supporting the. Well, not only this channel but also all the others. I see you on at all the live streams. Mostly, yeah. I like that. It's almost like the same people go to the all the live streams. I always go and have a chat with a bunch of people that they're really cool. And the occasional troll, of course, who always tries to troll, but they get outnumbered by the awesome vegans there, so that's fun to also engage with. Ah, man, hilarious stuff. And I don't know, were you at the David Ram's live stream or not? Because I'm not sure I saw you there. I wasn't on too much in the live chat, but I was like listening mostly. So I don't know if you were at the, which I guess it already ended. Like David's, I think it trolls keep it yeah, trolls keep it entertaining. That's right. All right. So yeah, so today I wanted to talk about certain topics. Uh, yeah, because I don't know. After this, I wanna there's vegan of course is going to do the vegan Sunday school, and that's like 2 hours from now. So I wanted to do this thing like after David Rams, but before vegan of course, so I can watch both. So that's why I squeezed myself in this 2 hour space. Yeah. That's the thing. No, with so many vegans doing so many things that you don't want to miss out on anything. And yeah, yesterday I did miss out on my good friend Cameron, Vegan for Kindness, and I wanted to be there for the live stream. I kinda was, but you know, not entirely because I was at a family gathering. I had to attend because after all, it was my birthday. But yeah. I mean, it wasn't yesterday my birthday. It was like July 10th, but they celebrated the thing yesterday, whatever. So yeah, but I wanted to see the live stream, but oh man. So yeah, well it is what it is. So all right, so you caught the last few hours of the David Rams. Yeah, that was good. Did you see the one with the wolf that he was doing? Like he was reacting to an old debate he had with some guy who was like a cartoon wolf or something. It was weird. Well, look at that. We had to attend some birthdays, birthday parties. Yeah. Oh man. Well, So well, they gave me something vegan to eat, so that was cool. And and some other cool presents, so that was good. And yeah, so the topics at hand for today. So I want to talk about this thing. I came up with this challenge, if you will. It's more of an experiment. But because nowadays everything is a challenge on the internet, I came up with this Dominion challenge. And what's the Dominion challenge? What I did was, because my birthday was coming up, uh, I thought to myself, what can I do different for my birthday this time? Like, I'm not feeling celebratory or anything. Let alone because I was turning 40, so not much to celebrate. I mean, it's just one day closer to death, but unless I don't want to exist anymore, then it's a celebration. But I don't know. But anyway, the thing is that I came up with the idea of annoying my close relatives and friends with the Dominion documentary. I was like, hey, you know what? Well, you know what I want for my birthday is that you give me this. Watch this documentary, and then tell me, what you thought about it, and so have a good talk about it. And that's what I did. I told everyone a few days before my birthday, hey, watch this thing. This is what I want for my birthday. Oh, you turn 55. Well, congratulations. That's a good age. 55. Yeah, you're still young, of course. That's 55 is like the new 40 or something. And 40 is like the new 25. Anyway, so basically that's right. Sorry, oh some technical issues. Some H2O has fallen onto the keyboard of my computer. No, no H2O. Get out of here. Okay, so the Dominion challenge. So what I was doing was, I told everyone, well, not everyone, but my close friends and relatives, like, hey, watch this thing. Yeah, being vegan keeps us youthful. I do agree. And now here's the thing. So I told them, okay, watch this thing. Now, after my birthday passed and all that thing, I started asking these people, hey, did you watch the video I sent you? Did you watch this Dominion thing? Well, right now the experiment has been a complete, oh, not a failure, because when you do experiment, there's no failure, it's just a negative result or something. But the result has been inconclusive because, of course, what happened was no one has seen it. Doesn't surprise me because they, of course, don't want to see it. So I get responses like, it's on my watch list, or yeah, I'm gonna watch it when I'm alone or something. And like, alright, when is that? So not even because someone close to them that they supposedly love or whatever, ask them to do this thing for their birthday, they still don't do it. That's what I wanted to know. Like, what would it take to get these people, these family members and friends to know to see the truth? And apparently, not even if it's your birthday, not even if they supposedly care about you. Hey there, animals are here with us, not for us. Good to see you. And so yeah, not even then. It's like, yeah, not even then can you make them watch anything. They don't want to see the truth, and I think that the reason why they don't want to see it is because they know that as long as they don't see it, or at least they think that as long as they don't see it, the ridiculous non-vegan excuses, they hold, water or whatever. They're like, yeah, they can still get by with their excuses, but that if they watch this thing and they find the truth, there's no more excuse. They're gonna have to change, because that's the only two options. You either change or you remain now. If you remain doing the same thing, now the thing that you're participating in. Now you know that you're part of this horrible death machine. So they don't want that, of course, because they don't want to change, so they don't want to see it. And that's my theory. They don't really want to see it. Or it could also be that they think it's all BS, they think it's just some made up thing or whatever. Hey, so Squidward made it here. That's nice. Yeah, exactly. It's even worse because now they know the truth and they continue doing this thing. So that's why I think, in part, that's the way they don't want to, because they don't want to do the change, so they don't want to see it. Because they'll also know that if I know that they've seen this thing and they know the truth, I'm going to hold them accountable. And they don't want that. And also because of that other thing, I think they just don't care. They think it's silly or something. They think it's like, well, what am I going to watch here? And apparently my mother watched Seaspiracy, she told me, but she didn't want to see Cowspiracy, for example. Now the thing is that she watched Seaspiracy and she thinks that what's happening in the oceans is horrible. Understandably so, it is horrible. But then she told me that she now eats fish and chicken. And I'm like, all right, if you saw Seaspiracy and you know that what's happening to the oceans is absolutely atrocious, why are you eating fish? Doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. I had stopped eating fish. Just a moment. They know it's bad. They don't wish to know how bad it is. Exactly, because that's the other thing. When I was a huge meat flake back in the day, I knew some stuff about the animals and stuff, or I thought I knew. I just didn't realize the level of evil that these industries achieved. There was a whole bunch of stuff I didn't even know about, because the thing is that most of us, we don't have that evil, inside us. We can't come up with this horrible stuff that they do. So we can't even imagine these things happening, because it doesn't occur to you that this could be the thing. Let me see. The oceans die, we die. Yeah, no courage, no inclination for introspection. Societal pressure keeps many in a myopic funk. Myopic funk sounds like a Jamiroquai cover band. Yeah, myopic funk. Alright, so, yeah, Uh, so yeah, I mean, it's like, meh, I don't know. So it happened to me. Like, I was this huge meat flake. I thought, yeah, I know cows get killed. Who cares? Then when I saw what actually was happening to them, I was like, hell to the no! I'm not going to participate in this thing anymore. What is this? It's too much. Like, you can't even comprehend that level of evil. And even today, more than 2 years after I went vegan, after going vegan, I'm still learning new horrible things that they do to these animals. So it's like, can you please just stop this madness? Like, it doesn't make any sense. uh, Freezing. Yeah, aren't we all freezing to death now? uh, that's why I'm wearing a sweater, you see? Because it's cold. Well, Oh, man. Coming up next, we're going to see vegan, of course, in a heat wave. Oh, man. But yeah, it's like this heat wave is horrible. But I've had my AC turned on and praying to it that it doesn't break down. So AC, please, don't break down. uh, I'm relying upon you. Squidward says, yeah, it really sucks. I don't know a single vegan in real life. The closest was when a few family members ate vegan for like a week. For like a week? They thought it was dumb because they ate like bread and chips. My screen froze. I thought it was the weather, I don't know. I'm streaming from my mobile device, so I don't know. Sue me. All right, and I don't know, but what did I say? Did anyone catch what I said or not? Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. It wasn't important, probably. And uh, and my God, bread and chips, and they call that going vegan or a vegan diet. Oh man, alive! No wonder they left it. Like, oh yeah, I'm going vegan. Bread and chips, like nyang nyang nyang. And then like, no, I'm sick. Oh man. No. But yeah, as I was saying, is everything going well? It's not frozen anymore, or what? Let me see. Ah, okay, 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 okay. So it's good. All right. So that's the thing with the Dominion challenge I came up with. So I was going to suggest maybe try that. Try suggesting this thing when your birthday approaches or something, and some special occasion, and try to casually inception this idea into their minds. But it just didn't work, or at least it hasn't worked for me. I'm still following up with all of them, so I'm trying to see if they watch this Dominion thing. I hope they do. Ah, good now, and audio has been good the whole time. Oh, so you were listening to me? I was just like, all right, perfect. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, all right. So, yeah, that was the Dominion challenge. So, another thing I want to talk about was this thing with the Nutrivore. So, a while back, I did a live stream when I mentioned him, and I said the Nutrivore sucks, and then and, and then I made a short video with saying that. So he responded like, "Hey, he replied like, hey, we can. I don't know what this is about, but we can debate. We can talk about this thing, and stuff. Yeah. By the way, the Nutrivore sucks. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. So he was like, "Hey, we can. What is it? What happened?" And I told him, "Hey, man, this is about you wanting to kill lions, and your feud with David Rams, and you know." And I think something about him eating like shrimp or something, but he does eat bivalves from what I can tell, or at least he's not against it. And so I don't know. I didn't really follow up on that immediately, and apparently nothing had come of it. But then I started watching his debates with other people about this thing with the carnivores and stuff, and he eats what the heck? How do you pronounce that thing even? Well, he eats some kind of shrimp. So some penis shrimp or something. I don't know what it says there. So to each their own. I'm not judging, but the shrimp. I mean, come on. If it's a shrimp, like, wouldn't the shrimp be like sufficiently alive to be considered as an individual and not to be eaten? I don't know. Learn a lot about debate watching his con. Yeah, that's the thing. He's good at debating, but because the thing is that he's already got everything, like, he's got his arsenal ready, to fire. So he's got all the questions that he wants to ask, and he's got all the traps that he wants to set up to you. So every time he asked me something, he wanted some yes or no answer, or some this or that, and those questions weren't yes or no, and then he accused me of being like a troll or something like that. And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to troll. I'm not trying to be, like, dishonest or anything. But your questions are not really yes or no. They're not really black or white. The questions are very open ended, in my opinion. Because here's the thing. I don't think, for example, like this trolley problem or whatever, or the does he still charge money for debate lessons? Or he charges people for debate lessons? He's scamming them. I mean, they're going to probably win the debates, I guess, but with some horrible tactics. Like, for example, like, I wanted to know from him, like, why do I have to go and shoot lions? He never gave me the actual answer to that. Maybe he thinks he does, or he did, but he didn't. He didn't give me an answer to that thing. He started questioning me when I was supposed to question him. So he turned the thing on me, asking me about bees and exploitation and avocados from California or something. I was like, well, who am I talking to here? Like Piers Morgan, or what is this? And then he was like, what if you go in a time machine to some Germany in the 1940s and whatever? What the heck is this, man? Like, why do I have to shoot lions? Tell me. No, he didn't tell me that. And then he sent his goons, because he's got like a goon squad and fanboys, because this was on Discord. So this was his Discord. So of course there's a bunch of Nutri fanboys and his goons, and they were all swarming in and asking me questions here and there and asking me the same question over and over and over and over. I just got tired of it and I started just saying whatever, because I could not take it seriously anymore. Like, I wanted to talk to the Nutrivore, not his fanboys. I didn't want to talk to some random guy. I wanted to talk to the guy itself. Like, you say that we have to kill lions. I want to know why. Teach me, master. No, he didn't do any of that. So I still think that we should not kill them. No one learned anything new. And he got me to say a bunch of ridiculous things as well, because I don't know, he took the debate to somewhere else. I don't know. Hmm. All right. Oh, so he deleted. Oh, okay. So let me see. Oh, Oluwali Blue is here. Okay. Hi there. I've seen your content. It's really funny. It's good. I like it. I like the narration voice and stuff. It's really cool. uh, all right. Who else is here? All right. Yeah, he's good with the formal debate type of thing. Which of course I was kind of nervous, because I was like, hey, I'm not a debater guy. Like, like, I don't do this kind of thing. I'm not some philosopher. I'm not some big thinker. All I am is some guy who doesn't want to kill animals. So that's all I am. I'm not I'm not something of a big philosophy guy or anything. Uh, a good beans. Oh man, what's a good beans even? Man alive, that guy beans. Oh my god. Gah. Bloody hell. Who doesn't? That guy, and that guy's like Vegan Gaines' cousin or something? Like what? What the hell? Oh man alive. It's like the complete opposite. It's like Gaines, it's like all buff, and vegan and stuff, and the other guy is like, I don't know. Like a ginormous guy, like, well, yeah, I eat meat, whatever. What is this? Like, they're the complete opposite, yeah? Oh man alive. I don't know. I don't know. I don't do like that voice. I don't know how to. But Oh man, we all hate him. I mean, yeah, we hate him so much that when David wanted to see one of the Ellie's debates, he was like, "Hey, how about this Beans guy?" And everyone was like, "No, not Beans, not Beans." Oh man, that was hilarious, man. That was hilarious. Oh man, like, no, not him. Anything but that guy. We don't want to see him anymore. You know. Oh man, he's terrible. Yeah. So Squidward says, I like the purely logic arguments and debates. From person, people just get mad at you and don't respond well. Most of the time when I try that, I don't know. I don't know. I guess most people are not used to this kind of thing. And let's face it, if you try a formal debate type of thing with like your family or someone like that, they're not going to follow that thing, because they're not used to that type of thinking and reasoning and stuff. So they're not used to seeing things from like the logical perspective or like ethical ramifications of stuff. So it's easier to say, oh no, look how they macerate the baby chickens, and not, well, the deontology is like, They're not gonna know anything about that. They're not gonna like, well, according to consequentially, something like that. I'm not gonna understand any of that. So, you know, so you can't talk to most people that way, and that's why I actually was frustrated with these debates and stuff, because I was like, man, I don't care all that stuff. What is that? What is this threshold deontology thing? I don't know. Well, that's another thing. Of course, people don't like to, you know, they don't want to seem dumb or whatever. So, you come up with the big words and the big philosophical stuff, they're gonna feel like dum dums. So no. But yeah, so this Nutrivore guy, the debate went, I don't know, to some weird place really, and it got weird. He engaged with me for some of it, but then most of it was just his fans and some other, I don't know, some moderator or whatever. I don't know. At the end of it, I wasn't even sure who I was talking to, and Discord. I don't know if any of you uses that Discord thing, but I can't stand it. It's way too confusing and weird, and I'm not even sure how to do anything there. Even typing something is excruciating. I don't know. Don't feel comfortable at all using Discord. I have my own Discord channel, but it's like, I don't know. I don't do anything with it. It's barren. It's completely empty. I don't do anything with it. It's inactive, and I don't know if I should do Discord or something. But I don't know. I don't like it. So I don't know this Nutrivore thing. So here's the thing, right? Because this Nutri, he's telling me, all right. One of his things was one of his questions, that if some guy with like explosives was going inside a shopping mall, and I was like at an adjacent building with like a sniper rifle, if I would shoot the guy to prevent him from exploding the people in the mall and whatever, right? So okay, maybe I will do that. I don't know. Okay, let's say I will. So does that mean that I'm going to to shoot lions? Like I don't get it. Like why? Like humans do a bunch of stuff that we don't have to do. That's why we stop them from doing them, because they're horrible and completely unnecessary. But lions, what they do to survive, that's it, is their survival. And I'm not going to choose one species over the other, because to me, that's speciesism. That's being like discriminatory against carnivores for something they can't even control. And it's like, what the heck? Why am I shooting them? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. And it's not like the herbivores that they eat don't have any, way of escaping or fighting back or anything like that. But they're making it out to be the case. That's what they try to tell you, and they show you images of, crocodiles eating elephants or whatever. And it's like, sure, nobody is saying that nature is this perfect, beautiful utopia thing. It's harsh, but it is, I don't know, it is what it is. Like, what can I tell you? If you could talk to, lions and other creatures, hey, stop, hurting these other creatures and eat leaves instead, and these animals could adapt to eating leaves, and by their own choice they would say like, oh yeah, okay, I'll stop doing this because it's wrong. Okay, but they can't, so you're going to shoot them? Doesn't seem fair to me for something they don't even know that they're doing. So then they start talking about, no, because they're infringing upon the negative rights of the zebra or whatever. What negative rights of the zebra? There's no rights in the wilderness. That doesn't exist. You fight for your territory, your mating, you know, preference, or your mating, yeah, whatever you fight for your, yeah, whatever, all of that, yeah, food, uh, and all that. So there's no rights there. It's like the stranded on the desert island situation, or like those guys who crashed landed on the Chilean mountains, all those years ago, and they had to cannibalize to survive. I didn't see any helicopters shooting the cannibal dudes for doing that. Like, no, they understood that, hey, these guys had to do that to survive. So okay, it's not okay. It's not in a normal situation. That's not a good thing to do. But you're doing what you can to survive. So your brain is going to go crazy, and you're going to do bonkers things. I don't know. But it's I don't know. It's weird. So I don't know. I want to know if anyone thinks that we should kill lions because they eat zebras. Then are lion hunters and poachers actually doing something good? Are they heroes then? The dentist who killed Cecil the lion, is he a freaking hero? Like, that's what I want to know, according to these people, yeah. Cause like it seems to me that they're horrible people, and they're shooting animals cold blooded for no reason at all except their own enjoyment, and that's not what a lion does actually. And then yeah, that's the other thing. Animals are here with us. Oh, hi there, Taiki 269, or Taik Taiki TK. I don't know. So uh, so yeah, it's like yeah, that's the other thing. Like, talk about throwing stones from a glass house. Like, we are the most invasive species, the greatest killers of all other species in the world, for a myriad of dumb reasons, selfish ones, not even survival, and we're going to pass judgment on other species who need to eat others to survive. And we're going to kill them because they're wrong. They're wrong. Yeah, because humans are so right in everything. We do so many great things, our species. Get out of here. So to me, and this comes from the branch of veganism that talks about the reducing suffering. The reducing suffering camp is the one promoting these killing lions things as an extension of veganism, because according to them, if we are reducing suffering from our end, we have to ask the same of all other species, right? Because the end of this thing, the end goal, is to reduce suffering. But that seems dumb, because there's no such thing as reduce. I mean, you could reduce suffering in theory to a certain point, but that's not what veganism is actually. Veganism is about ending the human to non-human animal oppression. That's all it is. That's all it is. There's nothing like anything beyond that. It's not veganism. It's something else. So they start talking about rights and negative rights and stuff like that. And I'm like, what rights? There's no rights in nature. I already said that, so I don't know. So we're supposed to give rights to zebras where lions don't have rights because they infringe upon the rights of the. I don't get it. And then I talked to some guy, and I asked him, so we're going to kill snakes and spiders too? And he was like, well, spiders are different because they eat insects, and insects are carnivores. So the spiders are okay. And I'm like, what the heck? So the spider kills other creatures, but we're giving them a pass because the creatures they kill also kill other creatures. Same goes with predators who eat other predators or whatever. So it's like, what the hell logic is this? Like, is it either wrong to kill or not wrong? Like, you're gonna, oh, well, it's right because that guy was. What is this? I don't know. I'm not some. I don't know. I think in the philosophy thing, I think I might be more in tune with the deontology thing from like Kant or whatever. But I don't know because not all the time you can be like I don't know. Deontology doesn't really work. Can't really be applied to everything because then we wouldn't have a society. I don't know. I don't know how deontology would work. Like imagine if by being a deontologist, pure deontology, you couldn't tell a lie. For example, it's like you couldn't say anything like, yeah, you cannot be, yeah, lying, anything. You cannot, oh no, I can't make it to that meeting because I'm running late because traffic. You can say that because lying is wrong. So, you know, I don't know. It's weird, but I don't know. I guess I do like more of that type of thing than the other things because the other ones are like, well, but if this brings more, like whatever, like this outcome is like better overall, then it's good that we do this bad thing because it's going to bring this other amount of good. So this justifies this other thing. And I'm like, what? I don't know. It's like the killing the baby Hitler situation. I don't know. Okay. Can do something to like feed them lab meat in the future. Yeah, that's the other thing I've been seeing about the lab meat and the I don't know. It's weird. Like there's this lady who I kind of want to apologize. I'm going to try to reach out to her and kind of apologize because I've been kind of mean to her, overly mean, and I don't think she means bad. You know, she doesn't have a bad intention with this thing, but she's being, you know, like writing articles and doing stuff about this, what she calls this, what was it, positive domestication of nature or whatever. And I'm like, what? This is like so outlandish and weird, and it seems to me that you're just rewriting every species because you don't like them, you don't like what they do, so you're going to rewrite their brains entirely. I don't like that at all. Like, imagine if they did that to you. I don't want to be mind wiped because someone else decided that they don't like something I do. Like, that's, I don't know. I mean, caring about prey species seems like it would be a natural occurrence if you see them get shredded apart. I mean, yeah, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Of course, but like I said this in the Discord with the Nutrivore. I said like, man, if the lion catches the zebra or the zebra escapes, it's it's the same to me. It's like lion catches the zebra. Well, good going, lion. Good for you. And if zebra escapes, then attaboy zebra. Great. I don't have any favorite there. Yeah, that's the thing. Now, if it was the case that, and it can be proven that all of these carnivorous animals, predatory or scavengers or whatever, can actually survive and thrive on a plant-based diet or some other, chemical thing that we can feed them, and it gives them all the nutrients that they need, so they're not going to miss out on anything, and they can be healthy, and somehow we could separate them from their prey animals and have them live their full lives without like enclosing them or anything. Like they're living their life, you know, and the other ones are they're living their lives, and everyone is like, but it seems, I don't know. It seems weird. I don't know. It's not only weird, but it seems like it's not going to be possible to do. Which I don't want to fall into the appeal to futility fallacy thing, but in this case, it seems like I don't know. Is it even worth it to? According to this lady, her name is Patricia Nonis, by the way. She says that, well, I don't know, that even if it doesn't work out, that we must try to do the thing if it's going to be better for them. So I do kind of want to apologize. I'm gonna reach out to her. I'll try to reach out and try to apologize to her, because I've said terrible things to her in the past, and I don't know. That's not nice. She's just trying to do something better, I guess, and but we have a different idea as to what that is. But I don't know. How many wild animals do we think there will be left to worry about managing by the time humans get their act together? Probably none. Right, exactly. Animals are here with us. You're totally right. Um, totally right. Like, of course, what they're saying is, let's first solve this issue with the human to animal oppression, and then when we achieve this vegan world, then we can go to the lions and the zebras and crocodiles and snakes and stuff like that. Which, by the way, there's a place in Brazil, an island dubbed Snake Island, because it's full of snakes and they're extremely venomous. And if you go there, you're gonna get bitten, because there's like thousands and thousands of them. It's not called Snake Island for nothing. It's not just a name. There's like literal snakes everywhere, and I guess it's like one for every square inch, something like that. So, and they're like one of the most venomous of the world. In fact, their bite is it kills you in 60 minutes. So, and it liquefies your organs, your internal organs. So this snake, if you get bitten, you have 60 minutes or less to Do they live in holes? Actually, they live in trees and everything, because they kill birds and all that. So they hop on trees, and they're everywhere on the island. But the weird thing is, there's even a lighthouse there, I guess, and there's like stuff, and there's researchers and people who go there. So, and of course, as always, there's a bunch of non-quads who also go there for adventure, and they try to kill these snakes, and they try to sell them on the black market or whatever. Gah. But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, the place is called, I mean, it's not called Snake Island, but that's the nickname, and it's in Brazil. So if you're ever for a tourist attraction, go to Snake Island. What could go wrong? So, So yeah, I don't know. This killing carnivore thing, I'm tired of talking about it. It's like the crop deaths thing. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm like, these are things that right now we really focus on freeing these animals from their horrible oppression first, and then let's go to all that and try to solve all that. Or maybe at the same time, but it's like, dude, this is the focus here. Like, don't forget that there are animals being bred into existence forcefully in horrible ways to live a really short and horrible life and then get killed brutally. So let's focus on that part, and then the other stuff. I don't know. That's my take. So the other point that I wanted to talk about was this thing, veganism for humans. Well, apparently, this thing happened. I saw that this Roger Yates was doing a live stream, about this very same topic. You know, the topic. I think the video is called something like "The Case for Animals Only Veganism" or something like that. And it was him and another guy named Andy. I don't remember his last name or something. So this Andy and this Roger, they were like talking about all the talking points that animal only vegans like myself say all the time, like, and they were like trying to debunk all these things. And I'm like, no, dude, if you bring humans into the mix, then the human issues will take over, because humans, as humans, we are a extremely selfish. B, we easily empathize more with other fellow humans than with animals. Well, some of us are, I don't know. I don't, but some do. So, you know the type. So, so you get a bunch of pick me vegans, you know, like, oh yeah, no, but, and then you get these intersectionals with like, hey, if you're not with this human thing, you're not really vegan and stuff like that, and gatekeeping people, and like, no, we don't need that. The animals don't need that. Cows don't care about those human issues. They care about not getting brutally murdered. So let's save them from that. And veganism being the only movement, the only moral stance, the only philosophy that is about the non-human animal, and we're going to mix it up with the human animal as well, because we can't just let it be. We cannot just let it be its own thing. We have to insert ourselves in it, because if there's nothing in it for us, why are we doing it? This seems to be like the mentality, right, that many people have. That's why many people focus on the health aspect or something like that, which is not a bad thing to do, because obviously you want your better health or whatever. Let me see. Not the mean ones who say facts and sfut. Yeah, exactly. So there's people fighting for human rights. The animals need their own movement. Yeah, exactly. And then most people already know that racism is wrong, homophobia is wrong, xenophobia is wrong. But those same people who see the wrong in all those things abuse animals, and they don't see any problem with that. Yeah. And alive. You know how many news articles I've seen of, oh, black owned horse got killed by the veterinarian, outrage ensues. And I'm like, oh, so, and they were like mad at the veterinarian because they were racially profiled because they were a black owner of the horse. So the veterinarian, didn't care or whatever. And I'm like, what the heck? So they kill a horse that you are oppressing by breaking the horse, training them, and making them jump through hoops and do whatever it is that you want them to do, compete in some ridiculous nonsense sport, and you get mad because some veterinarian had like a malpractice or something, which of course it's horrible. You want the people in charge of saving and curing animals to do that, but then you make the angle to be an anti-black thing. Like, what is this, really? And let me tell you, I saw this reel recently. No, it wasn't a reel, it was a YouTube. There's a YouTube video, I was going to share it. A guy was fishing. This was a black guy fishing, and he got mad because some white lady was pestering him about being there and something. Well, you know this classic thing of the enraged middle-aged white lady seeing a black guy in the vicinity and getting triggered, But this time, the black guy is doing something horrible to other creatures, and he doesn't see the irony in this. He doesn't see the cynicism in this thing. Like, he's fishing, he's causing harm to others and oppressing them, and he gets mad when someone is telling him, hey, you can't be here. Of course, the lady doesn't care about the fish. She might just be another, numquat animal abuser, and she is wrong to just to attack some guy just because of their skin color or their ethnicity or something. That's horribly wrong. Of course it is. But this guy was doing something that he shouldn't have been doing. So I don't know. And he doesn't see the irony in that. But maybe, I have a feeling that if someone talked to him, he would come to reason and see, hey, wait a minute, that's right. As an oppressed person, someone who's being discriminated against, maybe I can see this type of discrimination that I'm doing onto these other beings. Maybe he can be talked into reason. I believe so. If someone reached out to him, because man alive, like someone explained that what he was doing was wrong. So yeah, exactly. It's like all of you are saying here in the chat. Let me just. I was there for an exchange. I think you are misrepresenting Roger and Andy's points. The foundational essence clearly prove their point. Oh, about the. Okay, so about the vegan pundit. This is about the Roger Yates and the Andy something. Okay, so go read the essays or listen to Andy's narrative videos. Fascinating. Ah, yes, Andy. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I like his voice and his accent. He's like really, really cool. But the thing is that they came up with a bunch of writings from Leslie Cross and Donald Watson and whatnot, and they were talking about the human part of the thing and how one of the goals was about humanity and things, which what was the moment in which they were doing those things, like this idea of the animals was of veganism was fairly new, or actually totally new. And no one knew what that was, and you had to I understand, like you have to mix it up with something else because people weren't going to swallow that pill at that moment in the dark ages. And by the dark ages, I mean when TV was in black and white, or or it wasn't even a thing, I don't know, and people were watching like I don't know, what was that soap opera, the one that lasted like 80 years, something about a lighthouse. Well, I don't know, that thing, like they were watching I Love Lucy or the Honeymooners, and come on, man, like go check them out. I'm walking right now. Okay, yeah. I mean, I do thank you for that, Pandit. I'm going to go check it out as well. I'm gonna check it out because it could be interesting. I want to know what this is about. But who's that Andy? You have the Andy channel or whatever. Where is that? Where is that thing? Because I didn't catch who he was. Yeah, no, I get it, but here's the thing. I know that they talked about like the focus is the animals, but like the goals, they were like many goals within this thing. So the broad goals or something. So one of the broad goals about this thing was about the humanity and stuff. Which I get it, but it seems to me like the benefits to humanity are going to come about anyway when we do this thing for the animals. Like if we can achieve this thing, if we can finally set the animals free from ourselves, we'll clearly see that we also can't do anything anymore, wrong to other people. So I don't know. They never proposed that. Okay. Oh no, more water fell into this thing. Yeah. Oh no, my keyboard is going to be damaged from all the water. Oh my god. Can't even drink water anymore. I don't know how to. Must be the B12 deficiency. I forgot to how to drink water. Okay. And this channel, not your mom, not your milk. Not your mom, not your milk. That's how he talks. Okay, so yeah. Oh, so that's the not your mom, not your milk guy. Okay, okay. I've heard of it. Oh, check it out. Okay, I'm gonna check it out and see what's all about. And rah rah rah. What is there? Yeah. So to me, here's the thing. That's what I say. This thing is about the non-human animal. Whatever benefit comes to the human animal, great, welcome. But I'm not about that. It doesn't matter to me. You know, I don't know. Yeah, not only the non-vegans are telling us that, but also many vegans. They're like, dude, but you know, humanity. I'm like, what? Man, humanity is the one doing all the horrors. So I don't know. It's like, for example, we make movies about sharks, killer sharks that terrorize people and stuff. And when it's the complete opposite in real life, humans terrorize sharks. So I don't know. It's them who should be making movies about us, not us about them, you know? Man alive. But whatever. Yeah, exactly. The focus and the scope. Yeah, yeah. So I caught some of it. Yeah, at the end of the stream. I wish I could have caught it, catch it, well, whatever, earlier. But you know. So we cut the fins of sharks and throw them in the water alive. Yeah, exactly. We do all sorts of horrible things to a bunch of animals with for no reason. And by the way, I saw this. It was like a reel or like a short YouTube. It was a sea creature. I forgot the name, but it's like a looks like a plant thing, but like it swims. It's like a weird ball with like leaves, and it goes like this. I don't know. It's weird, but it's so fascinating, and I guess that's why I had stopped eating marine animals way before I went vegan actually, because I don't know. I empathize first with the marine animals. Their level of sentience is not something I'm too concerned with. To me, they're awesome. I love the sea anemone or anemone, whatever you call it. That thing that goes like this. It's freaking weird. It's freaking awesome. So I don't know. I love all those creatures from the bottom of the ocean. I don't know. They're cool. Okay. The history of the movement. Ah, the time tunnel. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'll see that series also. Yeah. Because I think it is important to know your history to understand the present and build a better future. That's something that we all know. We do need to understand what happened before, and try to to fight for the real change that we want to see. So now, veganism for humans. So yeah, my take is that to me, animals first, and if something good happens to humans, okay. But if it doesn't matter to me. Oh man, yeah. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk about, I'm gonna start because I got the StreamYard thing. Not today, but I'm not doing this from through the StreamYard, but I do have it. I mean the non-paid version because I don't have any money. But I'm gonna try to start bringing in some guests here. So if anyone from the audience wants to come to my channel and have a talk or something, then you're all welcome. We can email about it and stuff and set it up to see if we can chat. I kind of want to do that. I'm feeling chatty. Feeling chatty. So I'm bringing in. Let me see. I honestly believe the scope of the foundation only strengthens our position. Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah. So, so yeah, I'm bringing in guests. I already have some that I already have in mind. That oh, I want this person, this person. But if any of you want to come here, oh, the vegan pundit, awesome. I like to invite you here to my channel and have a good talk. That could be awesome. I already invited my best friend. You know her as Revolta269. She's my best friend, and she's like my vegan Yoda. She's the one who showed me this world of veganism and animal liberation and all that. And yeah, I already invited her. But we haven't set up like the exact date and time, but it's gonna happen probably in the August. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, in real life activism. Well, this isn't fictional, bro. Nah. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. You mean like the outreach and the stuff. Man alive, I wish. I mean, imagine if I did that. I know. I know what you mean. I was just joking. So, it would be I mean, it would be hilarious. I think my outreach, my if I did the debates like like Earthling Ed or Joey Carson or something, it would get me. I don't know. I think they would be hilarious. I don't know, because I feel like I don't know. You never know what could happen with me. If I could snap at any moment and just like. Like, oh, I put a banner here that says animal abuse is wrong. Well, what do you think about it? And the person says, well, if it's for eating, I'm okay with killing the animal. And if you're using all the parts, I think it's good. So I will be like, oh, so you're one of those numquats then. Tell me more about your numquatic ways. So I don't know, something like that. It would be too horrible. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Oh man. Something like that. It would be something like that or something like well, lions eat meat. Like a grrr. Or I could say, yeah, but does legality, like Earthling Ed or something. Is it legal? Is it moral just because it's legal? Hmm? And then the person like, well, I kind of like dumplings and stuff. And I'm like, well, there's vegan dumplings, you mook. So have them. I don't know. It's weird. Oh man, blue zones though. That's a new one that I learned today. That was great. If you were at the David Rams, uh, nice accent. Oh man. Vegan food is nasty though. Right, right. That's another one, right? It doesn't taste as good, and it's chemicals and it's ultra processed. And yeah, not like the not ultra processed at all cow that you're eating. Man alive. But no, my outreach would be really hilarious, I guess. Because you never know what could happen at any moment. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh man. It would be something really interesting. I want to do that. I'm gonna try to do that. I just don't. I don't know. I guess I just don't have like the right setup yet to do that. And where would I go here in like Houston or something? I have to check out any place where I could go and talk to people like that way, without being escorted by the police or something and stuff like that. Like, oh no, you can't talk about facts and logic here, sir. This is Houston. So it's like this here's parts is Texas, so you can't talk about logic and facts here, sir. You can only talk about Jesus and guns and steaks. And it's like, oh man, why? Well, I'll let you know that it's not all that bad because it seems bad, but it's not because there's a lot of Mexicans in Houston. So there's a bunch of Mexican restaurants and stuff, and Hispanic markets and stuff. So you can get a lot of amazing vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. And there's like Mexican restaurants that are vegan, fully vegan, and they're awesome. So the only thing is that they're all on the more, yeah, the more touristy parts of the town. So I live kind of far away from them, but they're awesome. I've been to some of them. What? You're in Houston? Man alive, we definitely need to do something. We need to coordinate something. Really, man alive, that's great. Um, that's amazing. Yeah. So guacamole. Yeah, but then, well, our avocados are from Mexico, no, not California. California. Do you eat avocados and almonds? No, no, Pierce, I don't. Well, I do, but from the Mexico. But then there's like an avocado cartel thing going on, and it's weird. It's like some mafia there, avocado mafia something. I don't know. Everything is so effed up, man. Like, no, there's no innocent food anymore. Everything is corrupted. Of course, it's not the fault of the avocado itself, but bloody hell, are people. People are just the worst. We are. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound misanthropist, but we are the worst. I'm sorry. Like, who comes up with a cartel for avocados, really? Like, can you tell me that? I understand like gold or something, diamonds or whatever, but avocados? Come on. Man, like, what's next? The salt mafia? I don't get it. Okay. $1 each, right? Well, I don't know, man. I lived in Chile at one point, and they are avocado producers, and their avocados are just some next level thing. There's no other avocado like the flavor wise, taste wise, whatever. There's no comparison. The Chilean avocado is superior. It's just the absolute best. And I don't know if it's the transportation or whatever, like the import export thing that I don't know, but the avocados that get here from like Mexico, they're not as good. I don't know. I don't know the California avocados because I don't eat those, so I haven't tried them. So I don't know if those are tasty or not. But the ones that I get here, sometimes they're like watery and not very tasty in comparison to those others. So I don't know. By the way, something funny about avocados that you may not know, but the word avocado, or actually the word in Spanish for avocado, which is aguacate, comes from the Aborigines from Mexico, from the word aguacatl, which means testicle. So think about that next time you're trying avocados. That's what you're eating. A fruit named testicle by some indigenous tribe. I'm guessing the indigenous people saw the avocado and they thought looks like the chips, and then they named it ball. They just named the fruit ball. That's it. So that's what aguacate or aguacate avocado means. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Avocado means testicle in like Aztec or something. So yeah, that's what it means. I'm not making it up. That's a true story. My life. So yeah, I was saying that I want to bring on some guests here to my channel because I want to talk to people as well, and have some nice conversations and probably some debates as well. It can get spicy and stuff. If it doesn't, that's cool too. And that could be fun. So yeah, I'm bringing in more people. Yeah, I'm gonna start inviting guests, celebrity guests here. Imagine if I actually got Alex O'Connell to be here on my channel. Oh man, RB would hang himself like, oh no. No, I don't. I have no more will to live. if I brought Alex O'Connor here, oh man, which is the ultimate goal of his channel. So I don't know. It would be freaking hilarious. So I don't know. I would maybe I'll write to him. Hey Alex, I've been calling you an omquat and Alex O'Connell and making rap songs about you. Wanna come here to have a talk with me? I'm sure he'll be up for it. Yeah, he'll be open to the possibility. Oh man, life. Yeah. I've been calling you colonoscopy McGee. Oh, no. Colonoscopy McGee. Oh man, that one is precious. But uh, I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't know. That would be hilarious, but I don't know. I don't think I'll bring in any celebrity, high-profile celebrity. But to me, you're all celebrities because you're awesome, and I get to see you in chat form. Almost every day, because we all go to like vegan gays, David Rams. Well, sometimes lifting vegan logic does something. I'm not there that much because there's a bunch of non-aquatic trolls there, so I don't enjoy those too much. And when Joey Carstrom has done some live streams, there's also a bunch of trolls, and I'm like, no, it's not the same. I like the vegan gays. It's like more fun and stuff. And you should just use the arguments he used, word for word, against him. Yeah. Man, David Rams does he does everything for the cause. He's awesome. He's gonna do a 30-day challenge when he's gonna do 10 hours for 30 days. That's crazy. He's going to react to all sorts of stuff, so it's gonna be fun. Right. Yeah, maybe RB just got tired of being, heckled out of the chats because everyone calls him out, and I don't know, man. RB, the tragic thing is, I don't even dislike him personally or anything. I think he's very likable, as a person or something. Like, you can talk to him. He seems very approachable and stuff, and he's like he's cool. Like, really, to be honest, he's cool. But as a vegan, he's just terrible. Like, if he's a vegan, what the heck? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's just mind blowing. I don't know. I don't understand his angle really. But whatever. He does what he does, and that's it. But I don't dislike him like at a personal level or anything. I just wish he would do better for the animals and not whatever he's trying to do. But whatever. To each their own. He's trying to do his thing, and he's allowed to. So um, whatever. So what else I want to talk? Right. By the way, yeah. Well, CDA is not here. He's usually in the chats, but I wanted to ask him something because as of just a few days ago, I finally set up some stuff so that you can send me your money. So one of those stuff was like a Libra Pay or something. It's called. I don't even know how it works, but he has one. So I wanted to ask him about it. Like, how does it work? If it's like a subscription thing, like Patreon, or is it like just a donation thing? I'm not really sure. It's kind of confusing. But I got one of those. So yeah, there's like links on my YouTube channel. So if you want, you can throw your money at me at Libra Pay, or if you're in the US or the UK, you can also do that through a Cash App, which I also don't know how it works. But I just something I set up. So I don't know. Oh my god. So yeah. So if you like my content, like the dear AJ and the vegan realm. By the way, are you guys liking the vegan realm? Have you seen that show? How do you view it? Like, do you like it, or what do you think about it? My new show, the vegan realm. Did this thing get frozen again or what? Alright, I love the vegan realm. Have not checked it out. Okay. Oh, alright. Yeah, the vegan realm is it's like a fun thing. It's more of a some cool show. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's just me narrating stuff and like doing some kind of Rod Serling thing, you know, trying to narrate short stories I come up with it like a vegan angle, from the vegan perspective. So they're very cool because the animal always wins, and the human always, gets torn to pieces and mauled and stuff. So it's fun. So it's like the Twilight Zone, but in vegan, something like that. Oh man. And that show comes from too much junk. Entertained by much anymore. So I really enjoy it. That's nice. Yeah. No, I mean, it's fine. If you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it. What can I tell you? I was just asking if, because I just wanted to check out that everything was cool, that show was getting some, some traction or something. Because it comes from something that I did years ago when YouTube was just like starting and stuff, and there was no YouTube partnership or anything. So I had this thing where I would do these black and white narration videos, and I would narrate some short story with like a weird twist, sometimes with a funny thing. And it occurred to me, hey, I can do that, but in vegan form. And so I brought it back and I repurposed it with a vegan thing, and it's been hilarious to me. I really have fun with it. And in the last one, I actually laughed while doing the narration, and I decided to leave it there because I thought it was funnier than to edit it out. So I was like, no, this is fun, so it stays. Because that's the other thing. Like, sometimes, and you have to understand that when I do my videos and stuff, I'm trying to do or say what's funny. So it doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm not trying to be like offensive or anything like that. I'm just trying to find whatever joke there is and just say it. If something makes me laugh, I'm gonna try it. So sometimes I'm not actually like speaking like seriously or something. It's just a joke or something I came up with, and you know, it's like I don't know. I have to find like the funny side of things. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's the vegan realm. It's just trying to do some vegan comedy there with some vegan message of hey, don't mess with the animals because you're gonna get it, you know. So I don't know. I think I have conveyed that message so far. So yeah, which by the way, I came up with a way better punchline to that horrible joke this celebrity chef did on Piers Morgan. You know, he was like, "How many vegans does it need to change a light bulb?" None, because they prefer to remain in the dark. Something like that. That was terrible. Like the setup was already not that good because yeah, I mean it offended me more as a comedian than as a vegan really because the setup was too cliche. Like the light bulb setup is like it's been done, and then the punchline wasn't even that funny, and it wasn't there wasn't anything to it. It's like what doesn't make any sense. Now a better punchline for that joke would be how many vegans do you need to change a light bulb? It doesn't matter because they can't change anything anyway. You know, something like that. That would be a better punchline. You know, like it would be a joke on the fact that people think that we're not really changing anything, and it would be a play on words on change as changing the light bulb, you know, and change the change we're trying to bring to this world. So it works way better than whatever that chef came up with. So I don't know. Like that was terrible. So it offended me more as a comedian than as a vegan, really, because Numquat Meat Flake Chef. I already know he promotes dead animals and sells them. What's the offense there? I already know he does that. But that horrible attempt at comedy was terrible. And then Pierce with, how do you know someone's a vegan? Don't worry, they'll show you pigs screaming. And what? 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 And then he was like, why don't you show me the bears getting murdered? And then Joey was like, they die from whites. And he was like, did you say mites or mates? I don't understand with that Australian accent. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's why Pierce can't really, you know. Maybe that's the miscommunication there. There's like a British accent, an Australian accent. It's like, well, battle of the accents, you know. I'm Venezuelan, so I don't know half the stuff they're saying. So, you know, I'm like, what? What is this? You know? Leviosa, what is, I don't know. So to me, it's like, what the heck? Exactly. That good one, Squidward. That was good. Joey. Yeah, you were a gang member. Yeah. Dude, okay, so he was. So you better watch out, Pierce. You were a gang member. Don't be criticizing some guy for storming off and stuff. Like, shut up, dude. That chef wasn't a gang member, and he punched someone or whatever. What is that? Joey had to survive in a horrible environment that he was in. So you know, the man alive, you know. Gah! Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. In fact, before clicking the video, I already knew Pierce was going to talk about bees, avocados, almonds, and Joey being a gang member or something. I already knew he was going to say all those things because it's the only thing he does. That's all he's got. He's got nothing. That's it. Doesn't have any argument. But the Guardian is the vegan Bible. What? The Guardian? What? What vegan Bible? What? Numquat. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's the anti-vegan Bible? The Sun, or the Mirror or whatever. What the hell? I don't know. Whichever is the sensationalist one, whatever. I don't know. Bloody hell! Like it's ridiculous. But yeah, yeah. I don't know. Pierce is just terrible. But I think this year's Meat Flake of the Year award is going to go to the chef. It's got to go to him, because he's been the breakthrough artist, the revelation artist, in the Meat Flake department. Because we all know the other ones, like Neil deGrasse. Okay, he won last year. I don't think he's in for a repeat, because he's been just saying the same thing he said last year. Nothing new. And Pierce is just being himself. But this chef, I think he deserves the at least the nomination. I think he deserves the nomination to David Graham's Meat Flake of the Year award for 2023. Yeah, that was hilarious, man, when he started crying. I saw that on Vegan, of course. I was like, oh no, not the chef. I don't want anything from him anymore. And he was like, no, stay for this. You're going to love it. And love it I did, my life. And he was like, Vegans, my wife left me. Ah, man. Oh, man, that was just precious. Yes, the chef. He made a mountain out of a molehill, The guy was like, my wife left me. I don't have any wet dreams anymore. Like that other guy with the wet dreams and whatnot, It's terrible. That. Oh man, and then he's banning vegans. Vegans should ban restaurants. That's what should happen. Bloody hell. Oh man. Terrible stuff from the chef. And how does a chef become a celebrity? Like, all he does is put condiments on stuff. How is that a celebrity? I don't get it. He certainly can't tell a joke. He's not a comedian or anything. His comedy is terrible. His drama is terrible because his crying is just... In fact, his crying was more comedic than his joke. Yeah. Irony. But bloody hell, I don't know. Terrible. I don't know. But yeah. Oh man alive. I don't know, what else was I going to talk about? Well, it says miscellaneous, but I don't know, what's miscellaneous? Yeah, other stuff, I don't know. Is there any questions that you guys, let's go to a Q&A session here, if you got more questions for me, about the channel, about anything, or about veganism and stuff, or some stuff for Dear AJ next Tuesday, Could be. Some material for next Tuesday's Dear AJ. How are you liking that series also? That one is really fun. Oh man, that one is really fun. Oh man, let me see. So yeah, Sora, that's right. So you got anything that you want to add, some question or something? I'm here for the questions. Love that series as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have tons of fun with this one, with Dear AJ. Oh man, it's really fun. Okay. Funny and informative. Yeah, exactly. That's the purpose of that, because there's like topics that I want to cover, but then I thought, I don't know, doing these video essays and stuff, and I was like, no, let's do something more like just more dynamic for me. Like I want to do something different, like for me, and to have a laugh and stuff. So it's like I need to be entertained, like with like something needs to be like, like dynamic. I cannot go by like just doing, typical serious stuff. Even though this is serious, because I cover serious topics, but in a fun way, or I try to make it as fun as I can. She's leaving Australia. Well, she's welcome in Houston if she wants to come here. I welcome her. She's my favorite vegan activist of all. She's become my top favorite of the activists, because I mean, what she does is just freaking amazing. I mean, this is a young lady, right? Very, very attractive and all, and in her, better years, so to speak, and she's using her youth to do this amazing thing for these animals, fighting for a cause that not many people in percentage are fighting, and with everything against the animals and everything against us activists, and she's enduring all of these horrible mistreatments and verbal abuse and physical abuse and all sorts of stuff, and she's putting her life on the line in this, even I say, and her freedom, even because she's gone to court and stuff. So she's freaking awesome. Like she could be like living it up and partying and or whatever, and instead she's doing this amazing thing, and many people should learn actually from her. And I don't know, she's freaking, I don't know what to say. She's just the absolute best, not many people would in her position would do what she's doing, and it's horrible the things she has to endure, but she's doing it for because she believes in this cause, in this thing, and it's amazing. It's really, so to me, people who criticize her or something, it's like, what are you really criticizing? Like there's nothing to complain here about. And she's always getting messages from people like, oh no, I used to hate you and stuff, but now I see this thing, I saw you at this place, or I saw you at this protest, and doing that and doing this, and now I get it, and stuff like that. So she's making people see the truth with her, with her way of doing things, yelling at people, in restaurants and stuff, which is freaking awesome. It's both fun and amazing at the same time, because who doesn't want to go to these places and yell at people like, you're a murderer? Of course. I wish I could do that, but here in Houston, Texas, you so much as look at someone wrong, yeah, you get a pump full of lead. So no, I'm not going to do that. So no, but the other approaches need to, we need to go with another approach. But maybe Olive Wally Blue, if you're in Houston, maybe we can come up with something and do some street outreach thing together, or something that could work. We'll have to see where, like, exactly where we can meet up or something, and try to do something like that, or see what we can come up with. Could be amazing. And no, this Tash Peterson, she's just the best. I don't know. To me, of the current activists, she's the one who puts more of the more of her life on the line, and it's like, it's just amazing, her freedom, everything, and yeah, I mean, she's been punched, thrown around, pushed, all of that, and someone even spat on her or something. That was horrible. And then she gets horrible comments from ridiculous numbquats in the comment sections and stuff. And I don't know, it's just, whatever. I think she's freaking awesome. And yeah, she's become my favorite, of course, for that very same reason. And let me see. Exactly, vegan strength. That's right. And of course, Jack Hicks. I mean, that guy is just freaking amazing too, because he's there with her and he's doing this thing as well. And he's like, also putting himself on the line. And it's, I don't know, and him having to endure not only what she goes through, because he's having to witness all she's doing, but also he's also doing this thing as well. So he's doing the outreach thing, the protest, and everything, the disruption, and all that. And I mean, come on, dude, that guy is just amazing, amazing. What a real man is this Jack Hicks, man, a real dude. He's freaking awesome. So I don't know, man. Not many do this thing, especially this young, and stuff like that. They are like young, attractive people who could be just partying and living it up and stuff. But instead, like I said, they're using their time and their effort to do this amazing thing with no payoff really, because there's no thank you in this thing. There's no, the animals are not aware of anything that we're doing, but we're doing this for them, and we're doing this thing to free them from this horrible thing that shouldn't even happen in the first place. So this is just the most beautiful thing anyone can do, really, and they're doing it. So they're amazing. Oh bloody hell! Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, you know. But yeah, Jack does a good outreach. He's really good. Bloody hell, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I don't know, she's awesome. The guy Jack Hicks, he's awesome too. And what a great couple, And they're doing this thing. They're amazing, really. And well, I don't know. I think that's all I wanted to cover. It's going to be almost 3 p.m. here, which means it's almost time for Vegan, of course, and his Vegan Sunday School. I'm gonna check that out and see what's that, because I haven't checked that one. I see him basically every day, like from Monday to Friday, but I haven't checked his Sunday School thing. So I'm gonna see what's that about. And yeah, so it's been great. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for participating and chatting and all that, and having a good time. We all had a laugh with all these things, and I'm gonna check it out. Pundit, thank you for that thing with the Andy. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check the time machine thing to see more of that, and because we always need to learn more, so it would benefit me to learn more from all that, So yeah. All right, people. Thank you for being here. You're all awesome. So I'll be seeing you in chat form, and maybe some of you will come here to my channel to have a talk. So let's set that up, and there you go. Remember, stop hurting animals and start turning veganese. Till next time. How do you turn off this thing? Yeah.